Caiden Cowger. Somebody had to say it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the Caiden Cowger program, broadcasting from West Virginia. It's great to have you with us. So I'm looking at some of the polls here, as I'm sure that some of you might be concerned about. The rest of you are just like, who cares anymore? Who cares what the polls say? But I'm looking at some of them on here, and a lot of the polls from October 21st, collected by Real Clear Politics, show Donald Trump ahead. You have Russellman Reports. Trump is up 2. You have these other polls here from LA Times. LA Times found that it's actually a tie between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. So, I mean, it's not over. This election isn't over until election night. And then we'll get the results there. But yeah, they have Trump up by 2 points in the I think it's pronounced Rasmussen Reports, something like that. But anyway, the LA Times poll is what I've really been keeping track of because they do a daily tracking thing. It's LA Times USC tracking. And they have Trump tied. Clinton 44, Trump at 44. And that sounds about right. Because, I mean, guys, I'm sorry. I just really do not believe a lot of these polls coming out of these main news organizations. And the poll that was just taken yesterday, the 23rd, from LA Times, shows Donald Trump still at 44, Hillary Clinton at 44. If we go to IBD TIPP tracking, Clinton is at 42 and Trump is at 43. And that's in their general election assessment. If they put Johnson and Stein into the factor, Trump is actually up 2. You have Hillary Clinton at 41, Trump at 43, Johnson at a 7, Stein at 3. So it's and these are just various polls that we have here. And then if we go to the main news networks, ABC, Clinton up 12, CBS, Clinton up 3. So I mean, guys, you really just have to take the mainstream media with a grain of salt anymore, because what are they trying to do? They're trying to legitimately rig this election. And we have a report here. It was published on a Zero Hedge, featured on Drudge Report. But anyway, I've read a lot of their stuff on here. A lot of it is pretty decent content. But anyway, it says new Podesta email exposes the Democratic playbook for rigging polls through oversamples. And what has happened is that Zero Hedge has been going through all of these various WikiLeaks emails. It's one of the reasons why I've been going to this site. And the guy does a really good job that's doing it. Tyler Durden did it in this particular one. But this was an article published yesterday, and it's really quite fascinating. Earlier this morning, we wrote about the obvious sampling bias in the latest ABC Washington Post poll. There you go. That showed a 12-point national advantage for Hillary that we just read for you. Okay? Well, here's what we have. Like many of the recent polls from Reuters, ABC, and the Washington Post, this latest poll included a 9-point sampling bias towards registering Democrats. 9-point sampling bias. So listen to this. This is their methodology. This ABC News poll was conducted by landline and cellular telephone, October 20th through the 22nd, 2016, in English and Spanish among a random national sampling audience of 874 likely voters. Results have a margin of sampling error of 3.5 points, including the design effect. Partisan divisions are 36, 27, 31. Guess what the largest sampling section was? 36 Democrats. 36% were Democrats. 27% were Republicans. And 31% were independents. So the Democrats had the greatest sampling of all. Of course, while Democrats may enjoy a slight registration advantage of a couple points, it is nowhere near the 9 points reflected in this latest poll. Meanwhile, we are also pointed out the huge variances in preference across the demographics. One can easily rig a poll by over-indexing to one group versus another. As a quick example, the ABC Washington Post poll found that Hillary enjoys a 79-point advantage over Trump with black voters. Therefore, even a small oversample of black voters, 5%, could swing the overall poll by 3 points. Moreover, the pollsters don't provide data on the demographics mix of their polls, which makes it possible to fact-check biased convenient. To fact-check the bias convenient. Then it includes all of the numbers here. And if we get to the very bottom, now for all of you who aren't convinced that the polls are adjusted, we will present you with the following Podesta email. Here's where we get to the good stuff. Leaked earlier today that conveniently spells out in detail exactly how to manufacture the desired data. The email starts out with a request for recommendations on oversamples for polling in order to maximize what we get out of our media polling. That's what the Podesta email read. This is what it states. I also want to get your atlas, folks, to recommend oversamples for our polling before we start in February, by market, regions, etc. I want to get this all compiled into one set of recommendations so we can maximize what we get out of our media polling. How about that? So Podesta wanting to rig the polls to get the most out of the polling so they come across as winning. The email even includes a handy 37-page guide with the following polling rigging recommendations. In Arizona, oversampling of Hispanics and Native Americans is highly recommended. Research, micro-targeting, and polling projects. Oversample Hispanics. Okay. Use Spanish language interviewing. Why? Because Democrats apparently do so well with Hispanics, they want to oversample the Hispanics, make them greater than any other group. So there you go. Let's keep reading this here. They're wanting to do interviews in Spanish. Well, who's that going to reach out to? Well, along the border, it's going to reach out to illegal immigrants. They don't know English. Monolingual Spanish-speaking voters are among the lowest turnout in Democratic strategies, or Democratic targets. Oversample the Native American population. So he's specifically giving instructions on what to oversample here, on these various minority groups. We need to oversample these here, rig the polls into our favor. So, that's how you manufacture the 12-point lead for your chosen candidate and effectively chill the vote of your opposition. And this is published on Zero Hedge. So they are oversampling. So in other words, if you have a minority group here, they're oversampling them to be greater than any other. So we're seeing that stuff happen. We saw it take place with oversampling regarding Democrats. So if they interview more Democrats than they do Republicans, guess what? Well, I mean, considering that most Democrats are going to be voting for Hillary Clinton, and you have a 36 rate there, well, you know that 36 rate is going to go to the Democrats. 31%, you're going to have some independents going there, but you give the Democrats such a big edge on that poll, it's rigging it. See, it's the way that they are collecting this data. And one of the interesting things you also have to consider here is that some of these various news agencies are forcing independents to choose, are you voting for Trump or are you voting for Hillary? Or are you undecided? Or are you not going? They take all that out. The undecideds are now taken out. They don't take that as a factor. Now what Reuters is doing is that they are collecting data, asking them, you have to choose Trump or Hillary. And then if you have your low information crowd out there that really doesn't even plan on voting, and they say, Hillary. I guess Hillary, if I have to, Hillary. And they don't even have an option for Gary Johnson or Jill Stein on some of these polls. So Hillary or Trump, they don't even take the others into consideration. And those third, fourth party candidates can really make a factor in an election. But they just completely ignore that. And by the way, we have something else here for you. Apparently, remember what I was talking about on a few shows back about Donald Trump walking into a girl's fitting room during the Miss Teen USA pageant? Yeah, well, anyway, there was a story that was published where one of these contestants of Trump's former Miss USA pageant accused him of walking in while they were changing in the fitting room. And liberals, I mean, all your major news organizations, how could Trump walk into a girl's fitting room? Liberal commentators legitimately outraged that Trump would even consider walking into a girl's fitting room, allegedly walked in there. And I'm just amazed by the hypocrisy because, boys having access to the girls' fitting room has been a major major political position for the Democratic Party for the past several years. That has been a major part of their Democratic platform. But now all of a sudden Trump, a guy, goes into a girl's fitting room, Lord forbid. But Democrats have no problem with, boys showering with girls in their locker room any other occasion. Just as long as it's not Donald Trump. Amazing, isn't it? The hypocrisy that takes place. But anyway, that was a big thing that was really being paraded around by the media. I mean, they were putting that out there as much as they could. And Michael Moore now calling Donald Trump a pedophile. Americans must be protected from pedophile Trump. Well, here's something interesting that I found. So you have this Miss Teen USA contestant from 1997, and her name is Natasha Rickley, Miss Teen USA contestant. And she decided to take to her Facebook page to state that, never happened. Never happened. She was Miss Nebraska, Miss Teen Nebraska, USA in that contest. And this is what she said on her Facebook page. I was contacted today by a producer at ABC News. ABC News. I remind you, ABC News is the same news organization that has Hillary Clinton at 12 points, a 12-point advantage over Trump. ABC News contacted her. And they wanted her to deliver some remarks, question her regarding the Miss Teen USA allegations. They also let me know, according to her, that they are reaching out to all of my fellow contestants from 1997. I'm going to be very truthful and let ABC know that Donald Trump was an absolute gentleman. I never witnessed any inappropriate behavior whatsoever the entire 2 weeks that I participated in the pageant. And she posted a picture with her and Donald Trump. And see, here's the thing. This is the really fascinating thing. They claim that Donald Trump walked in there and all the girls started screaming because all of them were in the fitting room and they were like, oh, Donald Trump is in here. And then guess what happened? Donald Trump allegedly said, yeah, you know what, girls, I saw it all before. That's what they were saying Donald Trump said. And now she's saying, nope, never happened. I never witnessed any inappropriate behavior whatsoever the entire 2 weeks that I participated in the pageant. I'm sure that none of my interview will make the news since I have nothing but positive things to say about my experience with Donald. I do find it interesting and important for people to know that these are the depths the media is going to for their smear campaign. Posted the picture of her and Donald Trump. Oh, isn't that fascinating? And you go and search her name on there, Natasha Rickley, and guess what? You find absolutely nothing. Nothing. I mean, absolutely zilch. You search her name, nothing pops up at all. None of the news organizations are reporting that. None of them are reporting that. And this is an actual contestant that participated in that pageant that Trump allegedly walked into that fitting room and said, yeah, you know what, girls, I've seen it all before, as they're frantically screaming, running throughout the place. Never happened. Not one news organization reported it. Not Fox News, ABC, NBC. You don't even have very many conservative sites reporting it. I mean, you don't. I'm on here, and there are no sites. I mean, InfoWars, and you guys know what that is. But none of the other sites are reporting this at all. I mean, sometimes InfoWars has posted a lot of conspiratorial garbage. But the thing is that they're the only site that reported this. What does that say for our media? InfoWars is beating them when it comes to this. Everyone else is just ignoring it. It's absolutely pathetic. I mean, this woman was a contestant, Miss Teen USA 1997, and she's saying, nope, there was never anything inappropriate that took place. Isn't that absolutely pathetic? Absolutely pathetic. So, no, not only did Donald Trump not engage in that type of behavior, but, yeah, you have people coming out to his defense. Good.
Fighting liberalism one lie at a time.
You're listening to Caiden Cowger on the WCNR
So you have
News
this Miss
Network.
Teen USA contestant
Caiden Cowger.
from
Somebody had to
1997,
say
And her
Goldman
name is
Sachs and
Sasha Rickley.
HSBC recently purchased 7.1 tons of physical gold. What do these bankers and mega money managers know that you don't? They're expecting the value of gold and silver to increase. That's why you need our friends at Capital Gold Group. Capital Gold Group offers gold and silver for direct delivery and will not be undersold. Call now. Call 1-800-932-4108. That is 1-800-932-4108.
In these uncertain economic times, you've got to do whatever you can to save money. One of our biggest expenses can be our cars, especially when unexpected repair bills hit. Not anymore. If you own a vehicle with less than 130,000 miles, is less than 12 years old, has a warranty about to expire, or even no warranty at all, you could stop paying for car repairs. Roadside assistance, towing, and rental coverage are all included. Don't wait for the next repair. Make one free call right now to see if you qualify. If your vehicle is less than 12 years old, has less than 130,000 miles, even if it's out of warranty, paying for car repairs can become a thing of the past. Call us right now and get your car protected before your next repair bill hits. Get protection and no more repair bills. Call 800-824-9762. Again, 800-824-9762. That's 800-824-9762. 800-824-9762.
Is debt beating you down? You need discipline. You need the Debt Ninja. If you've been caught in a financial trap and need to be set free, then you need the Debt Ninja. Want to stop those harassing collection calls, start saving thousands in interest and fees, and get out of debt fast? Then you need to call the Debt Ninja. The Debt Ninja will find the best companies across the country that will help you consolidate all your bills into one easy payment, reduce your payments by 30 to 50%, and get you out of debt fast. If you have unsecured debt of $10,000 or more, such as credit cards, loans, or medical bills, call the Debt Ninja for a free 15-minute consultation.
Call 800-826-1132. 800-826-1132. That's 800-826-1132. Call today.
The Debt Ninja.
All right, guys, let me tell you about our friends at Capital Gold Group. Capital Gold Group is a company that deals with investing in precious metals such as gold and silver. They've been in business for over a decade and have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. They've been featured on Fox News, Market Watch, Bloomberg, Wall Street Journal, CNBC, Reuters, Fox Business, Financial Times, and Forbes magazine. If you're interested, you can call at 1-800-932-4108. That is 1-800-932-4108. They also offer various ebooks on investing in gold, such as the Definitive Gold Guide. So once again, if you're interested, you can call 1-800-932-4108. That's 1-800-932-4108. All right, guys, let me tell you about our friends at the Debt Ninja. The Debt Ninja is a company that specializes in slashing debt. They deal with various debt problems such as tax debt, debt settlement, debt consolidation, student loan debt, credit repair services, and bankruptcy. That is 1-800-826-1132. Now, their company, the Debt Ninja, operates on a national level and have worked to fight the IRS for many of their clients. If you're interested, you can call at 1-800-826-1132. That is 1-800-826-1132. Once again, that is 1-800-826-1132. Due to a decline in the economy and major car companies filing for bankruptcy, American Auto Protection has announced an extended service plan that is now available to the general public. This plan reduces the cost of auto repair expenses. Maximum Car Care was created to assist qualifying car owners with lowering repair bills of cars under 130,000 miles and under 12 years old. Maximum Car Care works to limit the expense of auto repair bills, roadside assistance, rental coverage, and towing. Their number is 1-800-824-9762. That is 1-800-824-9762. Once again, that is 1-800-824-9762. Maximum Car Care is a proud sponsor of the Caiden Cowger program.
You're listening to the WCNR News Network.
Caiden Cowger. Somebody had to say it.
You know what, guys? Maybe we should try to reach out to Natasha. Try to get her on the show. That would really be great. Bring her on. Ask her about her experiences with Donald Trump. What her take is on everything. But yeah, that's quite fascinating. So the mainstream media will not report Natasha Rickley's remarks, saying that Donald Trump, yes, perfectly A-OK, did not do anything inappropriate, was a gentleman, perfectly A-OK. Yeah, maybe we ought to give Natasha a call and see if we can get a hold of her. Because I tell you guys, it's just absolutely pathetic. It really is. The media is actively trying to take Donald Trump out. They're actively trying to take out Trump. And it's so absolutely disgusting. I've never seen anything like it to this degree, but that's where they're at. They are doing everything they can to take him out. Now, guys, here's another thing that I want to tell you here. We have this other, and this has to be one of the funniest things I have seen, and it's quite laughable. But there's another woman that's coming out accusing Donald Trump of allegedly trying to sleep with her and kissed her without her permission. And here's the kicker. She's a porn star. She's a porn star. Her name is Jessica Drake. And if you search her on Wikipedia, please do not Google her name. For the love of Pete, do not Google her name. Especially Google Images. Do not do that. I did not do that. I'm not stupid enough to do that. Jessica Drake is a porn star, according to her Wikipedia page. Jessica Drake, born October 14th, 1974, is an American pornographic actress. Yeah, a writer, director, and entrepreneur, and, get this, sex educator. Drake grew up in Texas. She began her adult entertainment career by posing for magazines and appearing on Playboy TV. She made the decision to become an adult film actress and shot her first movie. So yeah, she is a porn star. And you continue going down here. She talks about how shooting that garbage is a lot safer than just picking some dude up from a bar and then going home and doing it, which I'm sure that, judging by that remark that she made, she probably did do that. But yeah, this is the most recent allegation. And I want you to listen to this. This is, we have the audio bit here for you, but this is Jessica with Gloria Aldred talking about this. Go ahead.
10 years ago, I was working for Wicked Pictures, an adult film company, at a golf tournament in Lake Tahoe. I was at Wicked's booth when I met Donald Trump in the celebrity gift room early in the morning before he teed off. He flirted with me and invited me to walk along the golf course with him, which I did. During that time, he asked me for my phone number, which I gave to him.
Hang on a minute. So she gave him her phone number. She gave him her phone number. Why would you give a guy that you are not interested in your phone number? I mean, you want my phone number? Okay, 555-555-5555. No, she gave Donald Trump her phone number, and she admits, he was flirting with me. So, okay, let's move on. Keep playing it.
Later that evening, he invited me to his room. I said I didn't feel right going alone, so 2 other women came with me.
Yeah, that sounds fitting.
In the penthouse suite, I met Donald again. When we entered the room, he grabbed each of us tightly in a hug and kissed each one of us without asking permission.
Okay, so he kissed each one of them without permission and gave them all a bear hug. Got it. Okay, so where did he kiss them? Was it on the cheek, on the lips? Didn't say that. Keep playing it.
He was wearing pajamas.
Ooh.
A bodyguard was also present. He asked me about my job as an adult film star, about details on shooting porn, and he also asked us about our personal relationships and whether we were married or single.
Uh-huh. Now, here's the part where it begins to become relevant that really just doesn't add up. Keep playing it.
We answered his questions.
Uh-huh.
It felt like an interview.
Uh-huh.
About 30 or 45 minutes later, we left his room.
Uh-huh.
After I returned to my room, I received a call from a man calling on Donald's behalf. He said Donald wanted me to come back upstairs to Donald's suite. I indicated I did not wish to return. Then Donald called.
Mm-hmm.
He asked me to return to his suite and have dinner with him. He also invited me to a party. I declined.
Uh-huh.
Donald then asked me, "What do you want? How much?" I told him that I couldn't, because I had to return to LA for work.
Uh-huh.
I said that as an excuse, because I didn't want him to continue asking me, and I didn't want to be with him.
Now, I want to tell you something, that she's reading all of this. All of this, she's reading off. So anyway, keep playing it.
After that, I received another call from either Donald or a male calling on his behalf, offering me $10,000.
Oh, $10,000.
I declined again, and once more gave as an excuse that I had to return to Los Angeles for work.
Okay, so here's what I'm, going to tell you here, all right? You have a porn star, a woman who has sex on a camera for money, that said that she declined $10,000 to do that. Or she's alleging it that way. Do you see a conflict or anything here? How this is more than likely bogus? Keep playing it.
I was then told Mr. Trump would allow me to use his private jet if only I accepted his invitation.
Use a private jet! So, not only was Donald Trump allegedly going to give her $10,000, allegedly, he was also going to let her, allegedly, to use his private jet. His own personal jet. Oh yeah, I'll fly you over. You can have it totally, you're free. It's your jet. What a big load of garbage. Keep playing.
I did relate my experiences immediately afterwards to some friends.
Oh, that's good. Who are they?
Out of respect to the other parties involved and their families, I will not share their names.
You will not share their names. Oh, okay, well, it's good to know that you have strong alibis. That's great.
I am choosing to share my personal exchange in light of the recently released tapes in order to lend my voice, my strength, and my support to the other women who are coming forward. Collectively, his words and his actions are a huge testament to his character. That of uncontrollable misogyny, entitlement, and being a sexual assault apologist.
Okay, hang on a minute here. So, she's saying that Donald Trump's actions, alleged actions, are a reflection of his character. Wouldn't that mean that her actions of being a porn star are a reflection upon her character? That she's willing to do anything for money? So, is that possible? Is it possible to conclude that Hillary paid her off to do this garbage? Yeah. If she would do something detestable for money, I think it's pretty fair to say that she would do anything for it. And considering that this story really is just a bunch, it really just sounds made up. It does. You can't trust her. And she's being represented by Gloria Aldred, of all people. Gloria Aldred. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Gloria Aldred. So, yeah, I really just have a hard time believing anything that is being alleged by her conversation and allegedly trying to bring strength to the other women. I don't believe it.
Some say he's the next Rush Limbaugh.
I tell you, this kid's got 90% of Rush's venom with only 10% of the biomass.
You're listening to Caiden Cowger on the WCNR News Network.
Caiden Cowger. Somebody had to say it.
Goldman Sachs and HSBC recently purchased 7.1 tons of physical gold. What do these bankers and mega money managers know that you don't? They're expecting the value of gold and silver to increase. That's why you need our friends at Capital Gold Group. Capital Gold Group offers gold and silver for direct delivery and will not be undersold. Call now. Call 1-800-932-4108. That is 1-800-932-4108.
Is debt beating you down? You need discipline. You need the Debt Ninja. If you've been caught in a financial trap and need to be set free, then you need the Debt Ninja. Want to stop those harassing collection calls, start saving thousands in interest and fees, and get out of debt fast? Then you need to call the Debt Ninja. The Debt Ninja will find the best companies across the country that will help you consolidate all your bills into one easy payment, reduce your payments by 30 to 50%, and get you out of debt fast. If you have unsecured debt of $10,000 or more, such as credit cards, loans, or medical bills, call the Debt Ninja for a free 15-minute consultation.
Call 800-826-1132. 800-826-1132. That's 800-826-1132. Call today.
The Debt Ninja.
In these uncertain economic times, you've got to do whatever you can to save money. One of our biggest expenses can be our cars, especially when unexpected repair bills hit. Not anymore. If you own a vehicle with less than 130,000 miles, is less than 12 years old, has a warranty about to expire, or even no warranty at all, you could stop paying for car repairs. Roadside assistance, towing, and rental coverage are all included. Don't wait for the next repair. Make one free call right now to see if you qualify. If your vehicle is less than 12 years old, has less than 130,000 miles, even if it's out of warranty, paying for car repairs can become a thing of the past. Call us right now and get your car protected before your next repair bill hits. Get protection and no more repair bills. Call 800-824-9762. Again, 800-824-9762. That's 800-824-9762. 800-824-9762.
All right, guys, let me tell you about our friends at Capital Gold Group. Capital Gold Group is a company that deals with investing in precious metals such as gold and silver. They've been in business for over a decade and have an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau. They've been featured on Fox News, Market Watch, Bloomberg, Wall Street Journal, CNBC, Reuters, Fox Business, Financial Times, and Forbes magazine. If you're interested, you can call at 1-800-932-4108. That is 1-800-932-4108. They also offer various ebooks on investing in gold, such as the Definitive Gold Guide. So once again, if you're interested, you can call 1-800-932-4108. That's 1-800-932-4108. 4108. All right, guys, let me tell you about our friends at the Debt Ninja. The Debt Ninja is a company that specializes in slashing debt. They deal with various debt problems such as tax debt, debt settlement, debt consolidation, student loan debt, credit repair services, and bankruptcy. That is 1-800-826-1132. Now, their company, the Debt Ninja, operates on a national level and have worked to fight the IRS for many of their clients. If you're interested, you can call at 1-800-826-1132. That is 1-800-826-1132. Once again, that is 1-800-826-1132. Due to a decline in the economy and major car companies filing for bankruptcy, American Auto Protection has announced an extended service plan that is now available to the general public. This plan reduces the cost of auto repair expenses. Maximum Car Care was created to assist qualifying car owners with lowering repair bills of cars under 130,000 miles and under 12 years old. Maximum Car Care works to limit the expense of auto repair bills, roadside assistance, rental coverage, and towing. Their number is 1-800-824-9762. That is 1-800-824-9762. Once again, that is 1-800-824-9762. Maximum Car Care is a proud sponsor of the Caiden Cowger program.
You're listening to the WCNR News Network, where America comes to talk.
Caiden Cowger. Somebody had to say it.
If there's anyone who's sensitive or any children listening, and this is sensitive content, parents, don't let them hear this. Put them in the other room or whatever. Just don't. They don't need to hear this part. But this is news, and you need to hear it because it truly does reveal the type of people that are making these allegations. Okay, but this is it's not good stuff, and I just the children don't need to hear any of this. This has been one of the most explicit election years I've ever been covering. But anyway, here's the thing. All right, this is from Breitbart.com. This is a news story, and it's reflecting the character of this other woman that has come out and said that Donald Trump did all this stuff. Okay, well, anyway, once again, her name is Jessica Drake. Do not Google her name. Jessica Drake. And the porn star became the latest Trump accuser a day after launching her online sex store. She launched an online sex store. So she accused Trump of being basically this sexual assault guy the day after that she launched her online sex store. Donald Trump's is from Breitbart by Patrick Halley. Donald Trump's latest sex accuser has launched her own online store to sell adult videos, which she's probably starring in. Oh, well, no, there's no way I could take $10,000. Yeah, right. Okay. Toys and sexual equipment. She announced the opening of the store one day before going public with her Trump allegations. How about that one? Jessica Drake, an adult film actress, appeared with feminist attorney Gloria Aldred. Once again, Gloria Aldred. Oh, Gloria. There we go. Gloria Aldred appeared on TV with her. And Saturday, at a press conference, alleging that Trump tried to sleep with her after allegedly, doing other inappropriate stuff, kissing her inappropriately. Which she never said where he kissed. On the cheek? Yeah, more than likely. That's how a lot of people greet women. I mean, Lord forbid she'd go over to France. She said that she met with Trump 10 years ago at a golf tournament in Lake Tahoe, California. Blah, blah, blah. We already heard all that. Drake said that she may be called a liar or opportunist, but her motives are pure. Definitely not like her personal life. She offered a photograph of herself, clothed, by the way, beside of Trump, at a golf event in question as evidence that she met him. It serves nothing more as evidence that she met him. You realize how many people I have taken pictures with? I mean, that proves diddly squat, other than you met the person. I mean, I've met John Voight. I've talked with John Voight. But that doesn't prove that, he stole my wallet. It doesn't prove that, hey, he bummed $5 off of me, never gave it back. That proves nothing. It doesn't prove he, cussed me out. Doesn't prove any of that, which he didn't do. He was a very nice guy, by the way. He played the Pope in the movie. He's got to be. But no, it's a picture. It means nothing. I have a picture with Donald Trump. So, I mean, guys, it's really, seriously, what is the big deal? It's absolutely pathetic that that picture is supposed to have some sort of credibility when she just met the guy, okay? But anyway, Drake is launching her own store, according to a press release Friday, one day before her press conference with Aldred. Blah, 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 blah. According to the grammatically challenged release on xbiz.com. In it, apparently she's from Wicked Pictures. She's a contract performer. What does she do? She contracts and does you know what for money. But no, I just couldn't take $10,000 and have a good heart about it. The woman's a pervert. And I mean, all these women that are, I won't say all, but a lot of these women that are coming out against Trump are perverts. You notice that? You have Jessica, what's her name? Jessica Drake and Alicia Machado, both of which are former pornos, both of which are porn stars. And they're coming out saying, oh yeah, Donald Trump was very inappropriate to me. Very inappropriate. Trying to do stuff with me. And I'm sorry, I just don't believe it. But matter of fact, here's the thing. The Clinton campaign is really taking a big advantage of this. And with all these various women coming out, announcing that Trump allegedly did stuff to them, was inappropriate to them. Jessica Drake, with Jessica Drake and Alicia Machado both coming out saying Trump tried to do stuff to us inappropriately. He gave us big bear hugs. Oh my gosh. And both of which are porn stars, by the way. Will do anything for money. With Donald Trump responding back to at least Alicia Machado saying, yeah, she was the worst contestant that I've ever had on Miss Universe. Horrible contestant. And really just called her a pervert and everything else. The Clinton campaign has actually decided to use that to their advantage and had Bill Clinton to make a special address.
Hi, this is Bill Clinton. As you know, it was recently revealed that former Miss Universe contestant and Hillary supporter Alicia Machado has engaged in some naughty behavior. This comes after Trump called her a disgusting pervert. This is offensive to disgusting perverts everywhere, and that's why we've decided to announce a new outreach program at the Clinton campaign. Harlots for Hillary. If you fit into that group and are possibly interested in becoming an intern, please send your resumes to bill@Clinton. Oops, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. I mean bill@HillaryClinton.com. Later, pumpkins.
Oh my. How about that? Huh. So see, I mean, guys, it's Clinton campaign having a great time with this. Bill Clinton, now accepting applications for internships for the new outreach program, Harlots for Hillary. That's right, Harlots for Hillary. Where harlots are voting for Hillary. Okay, anyway, guys, I tell you, it's really just so absolutely amazing that, you know, the majority of these women, large portion of these women coming out saying that accusing Trump were in the adult industry and are actively in it. Some of them, like Jessica Drake, actively in it. And the media, I mean, they're just giving them, you know, the big spotlight here, because I read you the article from Breitbart. You read the CNN article, it's just a sympathy piece. Listen, another woman is publicly inclusive, let me reread that. Another woman is publicly accusing Donald Trump of inappropriate sexual conduct, alleging the GOP nominee touched and kissed her a decade ago. Touched her. No, hugged her. She said that he hugged her. Hugged her. Not touched, hugged. Well, touching and hugging is the same thing. There's a difference between hugging somebody and then, you know, inappropriately touching them, as CNN's putting it. And she said that he allegedly did that during a charity golf tournament in Lake Tahoe, Nevada. Jessica Drake is at least the 11th woman to accuse Trump of unwanted sexual advances since the surfacing 2005 Access Hollywood tape in which Trump brags about being able to do inappropriate stuff to women. And it was locker room talk is what he's putting it out there. But, you know, guys, like I said, if he did give his heart over to God, and that is accurate, and James Dobson is correct, if James Dobson's friend is correct, and Trump did give his heart over to God, just recently, all that stuff has been forgiven.
Caiden Cowger.
Keeping America straight.
You're listening to Caiden Cowger on the WCNR News Network.
Caiden Cowger. Somebody had to say it.
If you've ever been looking for a way to invest your money, gold can be a very good investment. Let me tell you about our friends at Capital Gold Group. Capital Gold Group is one of the best companies in the business dealing with gold and other precious metals. They have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and can offer spectacular information on investing in gold. All you have to do is call 1-800-932-4108, and they will give you the knowledge that you need to make an investment. Even if you've just been curious about purchasing gold, this is a great group that can provide you with reliable information. Call 1-800-932-4108 and also ask them about some of their ebooks, such as 10 Shocking Reasons Why You Should Buy Gold and the Definitive Gold Guide. These resources are great for anyone, especially those that are just curious about investing. Call 1-800-932-4108. And some of their products that they offer are quite amazing. I mean, they have the gold bars, they have the gold coins, but they also have this thing called a Valcambi bar. And this is basically just a little bar about the size of a credit card that can fit into your wallet, made up of little grams of gold. So anytime that you just want a gram of gold, you just break one of them off. It's really quite neat. So by all means, contact our friends at Capital Gold Group. Call 1-800-932-4108. That is 1-800-932-4108. Once again, that is 1-800-932-4108.
Is debt beating you down? You need discipline. You need the Debt Ninja. If you've been caught in a financial trap and need to be set free, then you need the Debt Ninja. Want to stop those harassing collection calls, start saving thousands in interest and fees, and get out of debt fast? Then you need to call the Debt Ninja. The Debt Ninja will find the best companies across the country that will help you consolidate all your bills into one easy payment, reduce your payments by 30 to 50%, and get you out of debt fast. If you have unsecured debt of $10,000 or more, such as credit cards, loans, or medical bills, call the Debt Ninja for a free 15-minute consultation.
Call 800-826-1132. 800-826-1132. That's 800-826-1132. Call today.
The Debt Ninja.
All right, guys, let me tell you about our friends at Capital Gold Group. Capital Gold Group is a company that deals with investing in precious metals such as gold and silver. They've been in business for over a decade and have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. They've been featured on Fox News, Market Watch, Bloomberg, Wall Street Journal, CNBC, Reuters, Fox Business, Financial Times, and Forbes magazine. If you're interested, you can call at 1-800-932-4108. That is 1-800-932-4108. They also offer various ebooks on investing in gold, such as the Definitive Gold Guide. So once again, if you're interested, you can call 1-800-932-4108. That's 1-800-932-4108. All right, guys, let me tell you about our friends at the Debt Ninja. The Debt Ninja is a company that specializes in slashing debt. They deal with various debt problems such as tax debt, debt settlement, debt consolidation, student loan debt, credit repair services, and bankruptcy. That is 1-800-826-1132. Now, their company, the Debt Ninja, operates on a national level and have worked to fight the IRS for many of their clients. If you're interested, you can call at 1-800-826-1132. That is 1-800-826-1132. Once again, that is 1-800-826-1132. Due to a decline in the economy and major car companies filing for bankruptcy, American Auto Protection has announced an extended service plan that is now available to the general public. This plan reduces the cost of auto repair expenses. Maximum Car Care was created to assist qualifying car owners with lowering repair bills of cars under 130,000 miles and under 12 years old. Maximum Car Care works to limit the expense of auto repair bills, roadside assistance, rental coverage, and towing. Their number is 1-800-824-9762. That is 1-800-824-9762. Once again, that is 1-800-824-9762. Maximum Car Care is a proud sponsor of the Caiden Cowger program.
You're listening to the WCNR News Network, where America comes to talk.
Caiden Cowger. Somebody had to say it.
I tell you, see, and that's another thing. I mean, this has to probably be one of the, this is probably the most provocative show I've ever done. And I don't like it. But that's what's in the news. And that's one of the downfalls of, having a current event show. I mean, I have to I talk about it because it's in the news, but the news is full of perversion. I mean, the newspapers have turned into tabloids, and quite frankly, I mean, it's absolutely outrageous that I am discussing this, that I'm having to discuss it. But guys, I mean, here's the thing that you really have to understand, because I mean, like I said, I'm an evangelical, overwhelmingly evangelical. My gosh, love the Lord, but I mean, guys, this stuff. As uncomfortable as it is, holding the values that I have, discussing this, you have to do it. And you, as Christians, need to be informed as to what is supporting Hillary and what Hillary is exploiting. Because, quite truthfully, she is more than likely paying porn stars to come out and accuse Donald Trump of sexual misconduct and expecting the public to believe it. Because like I said, if these women will have sex for money, well, they will do anything for money. Anything for money. They will have sex on camera for money. They will do anything for it. Why? Because they don't care about a reputation. They don't care. They don't have enough self-respect to not do that type of stuff. So because those women don't have any respect for themselves, they're willing to do whatever for a buck. And that's exactly what they are doing here, is what I believe. Allegedly. That's just my belief. They may or may not be. But I'm telling you what I think, just based upon these stories that sound really bogus. And just another thing here, we have Katy Perry stumping for Hillary Clinton wearing a Nasty Woman t-shirt. So apparently it is a popular thing to be nasty women. So nasty women supporting Hillary. Nasty women for Hillary. That is, which, I mean, they've always called themselves feminists. And conservatives have always called them a nasty woman. It's now quite comforting to hear that feminists are now embracing the title nasty woman. Nasty woman. It really does make our job a little bit easier, now that they're embracing that term. So, yeah, I'm nasty and I'm proud. Yeah, you go, Katy Perry. But yeah, and then we have Miley Cyrus going out there. George Mason University. Another one that is another nasty woman. Another woman that's a harlot, quite frankly. But that's what the Bible calls them. That's what the Bible calls them. Miley Cyrus going door to door at George Mason University, registering college students to vote for Hillary Clinton. And it shows her going door to door, knocking on this one girl's door. Has this bear thing. Go ahead and.
Mickey Mouse pillow. I have it. So cute. There you go.
Gets a picture with the bear.
You gotta get a close up of just your bear with the Hillary thing. Now, where are you voting?
Hear that? Who are you voting for, Bear? She put a Hillary Clinton button on him. Put a Hillary Clinton button on the bear. Said, who are you voting for, Mr. Bear? Well, more than likely, considering the James O'Keefe videos that have come out, it's not all that surprising to me that the Bear's voting Democrat. Anyway, guys, want to thank you for listening to us tonight. We got through it. Hopefully the next show won't be that bad. Discuss about something other than these ridiculous allegations accusing Trump of sexual misconduct from porn stars, of all people. Like I said, that's my point. They'll do that on camera. They'll do anything for money. All right, guys, I want to thank you for listening to us. For more information on the Caiden Cowger program, go to CaidenCowgerProgram.com. And for the latest news exposing the left, go to CowgerNation.com. Thank you, God bless, and God save this nation.